I'm here atop the Moxy Hotel in downtown Springfield, right here on Erie Rooftop Bar. Joined now by Landon Rolfe with Rolfe and Company. Landon, what is up, my man?
Not much.
Okay,
Thanks for having me.
so here's the thing. I absolutely love this hotel. I know that you do as well. And not new, but something they're kind of growing here at the hotel is live music, which is one of the highlights of living in the 417, if you ask me. So, Landon, like I mentioned, you're with Rolfe and Company. So tell me a little bit about kind of what you do and your affiliation with music in the community.
Yeah, so I'm a bass player.
Yeah.
That's my main thing that I do. That's upright bass and electric bass. I play in so many different groups. I do a lot of variety stuff, blues, funk, but jazz is really where my heart's at. And it was kind of coincidental. I ended up moving here right when this place was opening.
It's meant to be.
It was great.
Yeah.
Serendipitous. I ended up meeting a guy. We ended up talking, and I've been with these folks since late 2023, talking to them about what to do sound-wise and like all this stuff. And it's just so great that they want to really support jazz, which is actually like the only and original American art form.
Wow.
We don't really have anything else. I'm sure they're working on some AI or something like that.
There's probably something out there.
I'm sure there's something now.
But for now, we enjoy that live music piece of it, right? And getting to enjoy it in person and take it all in and get to know these amazing local acts. So why is jazz so important to you personally?
That's a very good question. I think mainly because the bass is a bit more on the forefront.
Yeah.
I've always kind of played solo stuff since I was a kid.
Okay.
And as soon as I found jazz and I found out that they were doing solos and they want you to take a bass solo instead of being in a rock band and trying to take a bass solo and they're like, get a guitar instead.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a part of it. The other part is it's just such a beautiful style of music, and it's so wide ranged and fusion and salsa music and just so wide ranged, I guess. That would be a good
So we've been talking a little bit about kind of your integral piece of the music part of Moxy Hotel here. And so for St. Patrick's Day, the celebration on March 15th,
exciting.
You've got a special part in that. You'll be performing right here, if I understand right.
That's exactly right.
Tell me what we can expect from this performance.
Yeah, so I got a 4-piece band.
Okay.
So I got a singer. His name's Jimmy Ray.
I know Jimmy Ray.
You know Jimmy Ray?
Yes, incredible.
He's a great guy.
Yes.
He's great. I've known him forever. He's a great friend of mine. John Anderson on drums, which he plays with him as well. Jimmy and John play in a band called the Hillbenders, which is a bluegrass band that tours across the whole country. They've opened for The Who. They've done all sorts of big stuff.
Very well loved here in the Ozarks.
They are, love that guy and his band. And then we have Skylad on piano. So we're going to be all singing and doing tunes, and it's going to be blues, funk, just a variety of stuff. You know, we'll probably take a few requests too.
All right.
I mean, we've been playing together for so long that we can really pull out almost anything these days.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who doesn't love a good request night, right? You come in, you hear your favorite song in maybe a different way, right, than normal. I mean, it's so special that way. So, all right. So that's a kind of a little specialty you're doing for St. Patrick's Day weekend here at the Moxy. But really, your kind of bread and butter is downstairs in the Subterranean in the jazz bar. So tell us about jazz nights here at the Moxy.
Jazz nights down at the Subterranean in the basement, the Jazz Dive, food and cocktails. It's a very intimate, beautiful setting that really sets a great platform for jazz music and for people to come and appreciate it. You know, we get some requests too, but really people have been very, very responsive. There has been a huge I've been asked so many times about, hey, when's this next thing? I was like, yeah, everybody's so excited that we have a dedicated jazz venue. And thank you to the Moxy for doing that. It's been a huge help to our community musically and to jazz, you know, and supporting jazz.
Yeah. Well, if someone's not experienced this jazz night before, or maybe someone just hasn't really been around jazz music a lot, what are they kind of in for when they come into that amazing jazz bar and experience this night with you?
Sure. If they're, you know, if you haven't, I would say you got to just come down and experience it. The thing is, it's very intimate. Maybe grab a friend, have a date, something like that. It's a very intimate side of that. You can bring a couple of friends. It's just a really good time. I know a lot of musicians have actually liked to come out and see it, which is great. You know, it's just been very supportive, but it's very intimate, low lighting, very, what's the word? sexy.
Yeah.
You know, it's a sexy club.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Yeah. Well, in a setting that I don't think we have a lot of here in the Ozarks, right?
Yeah,
So very different,
right.
very special, very kind of
Yes.
isolated in a sense. And like you said, it's just more intimate. And
Yeah.
what a great way to spend time with friends or
You're
your
right.
special someone or
Yes,
whatever
right.
that looks like for
Exactly.
you. So,
Exactly.
all right, Landon. So you've got your big performance here,
Yeah.
March 15th,
Yes.
right up here on the
Saturday,
rooftop.
4 to 7.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we've got your jazz nights down in the subterranean here at the Moxy Springfield.
That's right.
Landon, thanks so much for taking the time
My
to
pleasure.
speak with me. You guys get here, Moxy Springfield, downtown. It's the place to be. Come check it out.